So I'd like to talk to you today about academic integrity. There isn't a subject that could be more important to the students and the faculty and to the reputation of the institution. Our students are very concerned that there is a problem and we need to deal with it. This is their initiative and we need to respond to it. Obviously, when students go out into the world and they talk to future employers, it needs to be true that the reputation of the school is that things have been done properly and that grades have been earned. At the moment, we have a situation where that isn't the case. We need to do something about it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I'd like to thank student government and the Dean of Students for arranging this. It does deserve all of our attention. Let's do something about it.
At the beginning of the fall 2010 semester, the NJIT Student Senate was discussing pressing issues facing our university. The one topic that surfaced consistently was the issue on academic integrity. It is important to note that academic integrity has been a concern to the Student Senate for the past 3 years. However, seeing that this complaint was brought through many of our constituents, we are afraid that cheating is more rampant now than years before. Students will benefit greatly from a culture that does not tolerate cheating, and our degrees will not be devalued based upon stigmas that all of our students are cheaters. In addition, graduating NJIT students will enter the workforce with a strong set of morals and ethics, allowing them to excel in their respective professional environments while reinforcing the NJIT reputation among companies and corporations who make an investment in hiring NJIT alumni. The current state of this problem is that cheating on this campus has become part of our culture. There's a lack of enforcement and cooperation from both faculty and students. However, although we agree that this is a collaborative effort between both parties, we, the students, feel that the faculty should be the first line of defense. Looking at this chart, you'll see that the number of cases that were properly reported and handled through the Dean of Students' office. The amount of cases being reported has drastically decreased over the years. From fall 2006 to spring 2007, there were 97 cases. From fall 2007 to spring 2008, 75 cases. From fall 2008 to spring 2009, 43 cases. And from fall 2009 to spring 2010, 46 cases. Surely, we could all agree that reporting has decreased because of lack of enforcement and not a lack of cheating. This next graph displays the number of cases reported in relation to the number of faculty whom reported a case. Naturally, as the number of faculty who reported cheating has decreased, so has the number of convicted cases, of course with exception for the last year. Also, take notice that in fall 2009 to spring 2010, only 9 faculty members reported academic integrity cases. NJIT advertises that we have 416 full-time faculty members and 88 adjuncts. Together they combine for a faculty of 504 members. If we do a rough estimate and say we've had approximately 500 faculty members for the fall 2009 to spring 2010 academic year, it tells us that 1.8% of faculty members reported cheating and that 98.2% of faculty members did not report any cheating. Not that it's needed, but looking at this chart, you can see the drastic measures of this statistic, and this may be something that the faculty wants to improve on.
In a survey conducted by the Student Senate to help assess the situation, we gathered some interesting perspectives. Data collected and portrayed in this portion of our assessment is based upon the responses of 578 undergraduate students at NJIT. The first survey question yielded interesting results and could be deciphered from the next graphic.
If cheating stopped completely, how will that affect grades? It is concerning to see that more than half the surveyed students believe grades would decrease if students weren't cheating. Our analysis has brought us to these following short-term and long-term assumptions. Short-term effect. Students are so dependent on cheating that they will not be able to maintain their current grade point averages. Long-term effect. If students are not cheating, the only way for them to pass would be to study more. This, in turn, would increase the performance and grades of the students.
Another important question we posed was, why do you believe certain professors do not enforce cheating policies? We had given a common set of options to choose from, but also a chance for the students to give an option not listed. The table displayed deciphers our results. Our other category included answers such as, too many students do it, Professors don't want poor evaluations. My professors enforce the policy, and professors don't have time to report it. We want to make it clear that students understand addressing a particular instance of cheating could be a very difficult situation. Professors and teacher assistants may be unsure if they are handling the situation correctly. If they are not made aware of some best practices to utilize to address cheating, they will be reluctant to approach it. In addition, we surely do not want our professors to believe that they'll receive poor evaluations from their students if they are strict in enforcing the honor code. From speaking to our constituents, students are more likely to give higher rated evaluations to professors who enforce the policy rather than professors who do nothing to stop it. In addition to conducting our survey, Student Senate Executive Board members, class presidents, college representatives, major representatives, and senators at large were instructed to evaluate and document specific instances of cheating that they or their constituents had witnessed at our university. Additionally, they were asked to find out if the situation was confronted by either a faculty member or a student. The reports have indicated that students' methods of cheating are sometimes easy to prevent, sophisticated, or daring. The chart currently displayed is what we believe to be the most common forms of cheating. The majority of these situations resulted in cheaters not being confronted or penalized. Please refer to the Provost email for additional resources explaining some best practices to use in order to prevent some of these methods.
Integrity cases that are brought to the Dean of Students' office are handled in the following way. A faculty member will provide us with evidence which he or she believes is a violation of the integrity code. That evidence is examined. The faculty member may be contacted for clarification, and if warranted, an investigation is conducted. Once that is concluded, a determination is made as to whether or not charges should be brought. Charges fall within the professional conduct code, and for each charge there is a range of sanctions. A student is brought in, the student is interviewed, and the student is given the opportunity to accept responsibility for the charge or to request a hearing. The hearing can be conducted either by the Associate Dean of Students and Administrative Review, or a panel consisting of faculty, staff, and students. Due process is, of course, guaranteed. Evidence is presented. A student has the right to cross-examine any testimony that is brought against him or her, and new evidence can be presented. A determination is made. Once that determination is made, the sanction is delivered. It is the case that most students will choose the administrative review over the panel, which tends to speed up the process. But even so, any notion that the process takes a lengthy period of time is simply unwarranted. We're able to adjudicate matters usually within 2 weeks. The other problem that exists in terms of compliance with the Integrity Code is for faculty members to adjudicate matters on their own. That is to say, when due process is not permitted, when a student is facing the accuser, the judge, and the jury, which can be the faculty member. Sometimes the punishments are much harsher than they should be. Sometimes they're far more lenient in terms of falling outside of the code. But the danger is that whenever we go outside of our established and written policies and begin to make up our own rules, we put the university at risk.
As finals are right around the corner, we hope we've done our job in making you more aware of the issue on academic integrity. We wish you the best of luck in the final days of the semester, and if there are any questions, please forward them to one of the appropriate addresses listed in our credits. Thank you.